Hi, I'm Theron from Camacho Activity Center. Today, we're going to be going through the steps in a program that I call Learn-to-Ride, teaching young ones how to ride bicycles. This is our participant, Leela. She's 3 years old.
And this is her sister, Ava. She's 8.
When you're working with small children, you want to use easy words that they can understand. It's always better to show something than to just talk about it. So make sure you demonstrate as well. When teaching kids how to ride bicycles, they always need a helmet. Safety is the #1 concern. Make sure they have a proper fitting helmet. You can do this by putting 2 fingers below the strap under the chin and 2 fingers above the eyebrow. This makes sure the helmet's not too far forward or too far back. Also, make sure you're wearing a helmet, which sets a great example. A proper fitting bike is going to ensure that they have a very easy time learning.
The way you can tell is to have your participant sit on the saddle with their feet flat on the ground. Their knees should be slightly bent. A balance bike is a bicycle without pedals or gears to make it easier to learn to ride.
If you don't have a balance bike, you can just use a normal bike and remove the pedals. With the pedals out of the way, the participant can now clear their legs alongside the bike. The setting. We're here at a basketball court. There's no obstacles or obstructions. There's a non-slip surface. It's perfect for learning how to ride. Let's get into our first skill, the seated scooter.
Seated scootering starts by having the participant sit on the saddle with both feet on the ground. Make sure their knees are slightly bent. Then instruct the participant to use 1 foot at a time to push themselves forward.
Once they've gotten used to the seated scootering and they've gotten used to the weight of the bike and how it leans, next we can start building the momentum up by using the frog hop.
The frog hop is pushing off with both feet at the same time to gain momentum. This will help them get used to picking up their feet, which will later help in finding the pedals.
Once they've mastered the frog hop, we need to build more momentum. To do this, we're going to use the 1, 2, 3 push and coast method, or push and glide. This builds more momentum, gets them used to the bike coasting without them using their feet.
1, 2, 3, push and coast.
Now that your new rider has gained more momentum, we need to teach them how to stop. And we simply do this by telling them to put their feet flat on the ground. Excellent. If their bikes have brake levers, we can use the brake squeeze. Excellent.
Once your rider is comfortable coasting in a straight line, now it's time to teach them how to turn. Use the lean and steer method first. With both feet flat on the ground, lean the whole bike over one way while at the same time steering or turning the handlebars towards the direction of the lean. Now that your participant can lean and steer, we can start practicing riding in circles. Create a circular path for them to follow and have them keep their momentum up by using the frog hop or push and coast methods.
Now your new rider knows how to push and coast in a straight line, lean and steer the bike. It's time to incorporate the pedals and actually pedal forward. So if you were on the coaster bike, now let's bring out the real bike, or let's put the pedals back on the bike they're using. So let's tighten them down. All right, you're ready. Here's a fun activity to teach muscle memory in the legs to actually rotate the pedals in a circular motion. It's called the bicycle kick. We're going to lay on our backs and put our feet up. Now we're going to imagine our feet are on the pedals and we're going to pedal forward. You can even put your hands up, yeah, like you're holding the handlebars. Ava's skills are looking really good. We went ahead and attached the pedals to the bike. I think you're ready. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm ready.
Excellent. Now it's time to incorporate all the skills we've learned and put them all together. We're going to coast as much as we can and build our momentum up,
Pick those feet up and find those pedals. You can do it. Let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, push, coast, up, find the pedals, circles. That looks great. She's riding. It's so exciting for a beginner rider to learn how to ride their bikes on their own. We just incorporated all the skills necessary for balance, safety, and now, since they're on the pedals, all that's left is practice. Lots and lots of practice, and try to make it fun for the participant. If they get discouraged or tired, take breaks. And before you know it, you'll be riding with confidence. Thanks for watching. Be safe, have fun, and we'll see you on the trails.